Hey everybody, in this session, we're going to talk about Quick Open, the new feature in LabVIEW 2025 Q3 that allows you to very quickly open recent items, projects, and files that might be already in your project, similar to Quick Drop, but actually opening up context. So let's dive in. All right, so I've got a project here that's already launched, but you know what, let's go ahead and even close that. We're going to go back to just the main screen that we're going to see here with with LabVIEW, and press Control Shift O. That'll invoke the new thing. And so this will give you the same list of VIs and projects that were already present if you were to actually have gone through File and then Recent Files and then Recent Projects. So if you don't have them already visible here within the Getting Started window, that's what you're going to see. Now, I love to start with a blank project most of the time, and that's just my default. And so that list that I press Control Shift O, once again, you'll see that it comes up and I have that same list. Now, if I put, say, Q3 in there, you're going to see that it shows the LV project that I'm going to go ahead and open and use as a bit of an example. Now, once a project is actually already open, now when you type that in or you press Control Shift O, it's now going to give you the ability to look for things that are active in the project. I believe as well still those recent things that you've had open. So if I were to do something like once again Control Shift O and do GPU, yep, you can see that I've got my GPU experiments projects there that shows up in my recent files. So that's a couple different things that it's going to give you by default, but don't leave me just yet. We've got some other features and some other behaviors that really aren't documented that you're going to get right here. So a couple different things that the Quick Open will get you. Once again, I've got a project that's got a lot of things in it. Once again, Control Shift O. What I can do is if I wanted to search based on projects, if you put .lvproj, it will filter down to just the available projects, and then you can go through and you can start to type things. If I were to come in here, and you can choose in order partial text. So if I were to type view and then demo, I should see that come to the surface. Let's see, view, demo, there you go. So you can see that that one comes in, so you don't have to type in the whole thing. Now, a real quick note about what's important about this is if you're trying to filter the things in the list based on the extension of the file, that needs to come first. So .ctl, there's all my .ctls, and if I wanted to do evaporative cooler, you could put it in that order. But the partial text that you enter in needs to be in order after the control. So that very first word that you put in, it's either going to take all the characters or all the partial words in order, or you can put that extension of the file that you're looking for first. All right, so that ends up being most of the features that we need in here. There's no other features that we have currently in terms of right click or shift click or anything else that we've got. Some of the things that we're working with R&D on, or I'm kind of advocating for, features where we can show it in the project, or the ability to have all the words out of order so you don't have to always start with the extension that you're looking for, and a couple other things that are missing for the moment that we want to get in there, and we'd love to hear your feedback. So if you like this one, give me the thumbs up, put the subscribe, put the things in the doobly-doo down below so that we're getting that feedback from you. But what we want to hear is do you want to see all things that are in the project? And so it's not all that uncommon in a project that you might have something more than just the individual VIs and LabVIEW based content. You might have other text files or INI files. Those currently don't show up. So if you particularly want that as a feature, put it in the LabVIEW ID exchange on the NI forum. That's a great place to go ahead and ask those features. And if you put them in the chat here, I'll probably go through and put them there just for you and give you credit as well. All right, so that wraps up basically the features that we've got for Quick Open. Don't forget, it's Control Shift O to bring it up. You can just go ahead and look through your recent projects or recent files that have been opened, LabVIEW specific files. And if you have a project open, it will scan through and present those items as well. I think even into the dependencies. And if you want to filter the list down, when you know the extension of the file, start off with that extension. Make sure to put the period up front, or it's period lvproj or period vi, and then you'll get that reduced list of potential returns that you're going to get based on what you're looking for. Good luck using Quick Open, and I'll see you in the next videos.